My homeland is still dogged by the presence of Navar and his revolting henchmen. But a band of brave warriors have accepted the challenge to thwart him. Only time will tell which amongst them has the strength and determination to succeed here, to banish darkness from this land and become the ultimate champion. The quest has begun. Let the challenge begin. This is Dead Man's Gorge. Our warriors must surrender themselves to the bitter flow. Once in the river's grasp, they are dragged downstream to the pool below, where a demon stands in wait. To pass this demon with lives intact, warriors must distract him with gold or pay the penalty and be claimed.
When I missed the 2 rings, I was disappointed in myself because I was a bit greedy and tried to go for them both. And when I got the last one, I was happy because I knew that I'd got 2 rings.
Of the 3 remaining warriors, only 2 will survive this day and reach the final stages of this relentless quest. Who amongst them will have the will and courage to see this journey to its end? Only time will tell. Lendl, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Lendl needs all the gold she can grasp to catch Sargent.
I tried to go for the last ring, but I couldn't reach it. It was just out of my grasp, and I was quite annoyed that I couldn't, but I'm glad I've not lost any lives and I've got 2 rings.
Koprov, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Koprov is last placed and must strive to gain more gold on this day of reckoning.
Found this first middle ring quite easy because I just drifted towards it and then I just stuck my hand up and grabbed it.
Warriors, you all gained 2 precious rings as you strive to gain advantage on this decisive day. Sargent, you still lead this band. Koprov, last place remains yours. Lendl, you sit betwixt first and last and are well placed to strike at Sargent.
Oh, that was so
The warriors have reached a crucial point on the quest. My friends, you are to be congratulated on your achievements thus far. But now is no time for rest. The title of Ultimate Champion does not come without struggle. So, if it is to be yours, then you must be prepared to push yourselves to your limits and beyond. By day's end, one of you will be finished on the quest. Sargent, you hold an impressive 8 lives. Is your lead unassailable?
It could change any moment and I could lose a life. My fellow warriors could win a challenge, so I just need to stay focused but also try my hardest.
So my friends, are you ready to prevail this day?
Ready!
Then come, let us walk toward your destiny. A bright future awaits for 2 of you. Follow. My friends, prepare to face Skull Assault. You have only yourself to rely on here, as you must take to these inhospitable waters and attempt to navigate your craft through a series of tasks. For every task you complete, you will be rewarded with a gold ring. However, fail to pass through the final golden gateway within the time limit, and with a further 2 gold rings won, and a life will be taken from you. Koprov, as you are last place warrior in this band, you'll be first to take up this challenge. Koprov, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Koprov must hurry, as time is limited here. Koprov has started well, and already has earned a ring. Koprov has his sights set on the next skull, and not the sleeping demon. This skull proves tricky to land in its basket. Alas, Koprov has run out of time, and the demon awakes. Lendl, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Lendl has passed through the skull gate, but failed to release the first skull. She must make haste. Will Lendl fare better here than Koprov? A ring gained by Lendl. Lendl too has failed to make it back through the skull gates in time, and is taken. Sergeant, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Sarjed's haste may prove rash if she cannot stay upon the board. Sarjed has secured gold, but will she escape in time? Again, Sarged has left the board, but she can still succeed. Again, she has secured gold, but she must hurry if she is to escape. Sarged too has succumbed. Alas, you all failed to leave Skull Assault before the demon awoke and claimed you. I return you all to the quest, but each of you sees a feather removed from your standard.
The last stand is coming up. If I try my hardest, I might be able to catch up with my fellow warriors if I get all the lives and rings I can gather.
Stamina and a hunger for victory will serve you well in this challenge. The Scramble. You must ascend to the foot of this treacherous slope, where you will each find a gold ring that you must retrieve. Once secured, turn and speedily ascend this perilous incline, aided by the rope. On reaching the summit, the first warrior to arrive will be rewarded with a further 3 gold rings. The second will take 2, but alas, the warrior who is last will lose a precious life. Warriors, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. The warriors are speedy, but Koprov has paid the price with a slip. Sarged again leads, and Koprov has recovered well. Victory is Sarged's. Lendl and Koprov are neck and neck. This task could be crucial. Koprov wins. Just.
I am really disappointed that Koprov got there before me because I touched the rings and we were so close, but he just got there just quicker and it was really, really disappointing.
Warriors, the Scramble proved a mighty test for this day of reckoning. Sarged, you took 4 pieces of gold here to increase your lead. Koprov and Lendl, you fought valiantly and matched each other to the end. Alas, Koprov just edged victory and gained a further 3 rings. Lendl, at this most disappointing time, you must sacrifice a life, but remain second placed, 5 rings ahead of Koprov.
I was really happy about getting the rings before Lendl, because now, if I try harder, I can get an advantage on Lendl on the last stand.
Welcome, my friends, to Ring Reach, a challenge that courts disaster with every precarious step. You must walk a dangerous path above these waters. Now, this rickety walkway is made all the more laborious by the quest for gold rings. Holding both daring and balance, you must reach out to collect the rings. But fall in these dark waters or fail to collect all 4 gold rings, and you will lose a life. Sarged, as you are leader at present, you will be the first to take up this challenge. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, Let the challenge begin. Sarjed takes her first ring. She will lead into the last stand, no matter what. But every ring counts towards her advantage. This ladder is precarious, and any slip will mean disaster for the warriors. Sarjed need only advance to the end of the chain to secure her gold.
I'm ecstatic about getting 4 rings in this challenge because I haven't lost a life, and that means now I have 8 lives and 6 rings, and that gives me a head start for the last stand.
Lendl, are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin. Lendl must remain focused and determined to succeed here. Lendl has dropped a ring. This is disastrous. As it is compulsory to cross here with all 4 rings, the dropping of 1 ring has cost Lendl dear. Koprov, are you ready?
Ready!
Then let the challenge begin. Koprov now has the chance to jump ahead of Lendl into 2nd place, but he must take all 4 rings to do so. This competition is fierce as last stand approaches.
I had to lean all the way out to try and reach the last ring. And when I grabbed it, I was just thinking, Yes, and I'll get myself back on and to the finish.
This trio of brave souls found mixed fortunes at Ringreach. Sarged, your unassailable lead was increased here as you added 4 more rings to your admirable tally. Koprov, you kept your head to take the 4 rings, while Lendl faltered, taking you into second place and consigning Lendl to last.
I'm feeling pretty nervous about last stand, but hopefully I'll be as good a warrior as I can be and be able to get through.
And so, our journey has brought us here to a challenge known as the Last Stand. To attain your dream of becoming the ultimate champion, you must pass this way. But only 2 of you will survive here and reach the final stage of the quest. There is more to confront here than one another. My arch-nemesis, Nevar, stands guard over the magical portal, which is your only means of escape from this place. Enter the portal, and it will transport you safely to the next stage of the quest. But Nevar will not allow you to pass with ease, and you will cross his line of fire. For this reason, I will arm each of you with a shield that will protect you, if used properly. Be warned, my friends. When 2 of you have entered the portal, the shield belonging to the remaining warrior will disappear, and they will be left exposed to Nevar's wrath. Sarged, you hold a commanding lead over your fellows, but this lead may be eaten up by the many pitfalls that lie ahead. Share your strategy.
My strategy for this challenge is to use my quickness and my strength to overcome the last stand.
Koprov, you are second placed in this band and are in danger of being caught by Lendl. What techniques will you employ to avoid this?
In this challenge, I'll use all my strengths, like being quick and agile, to try and keep my lead on Lendl and catch up with Sarged.
Lendl, you are last placed. Will your speed be enough to meet this challenge?
I am hopeful I can catch up with Koprov and Sarged if I believe in all my abilities and concentrate on the challenge ahead.
Well, my friends, I wish you all the best of luck. Sarged, you will start first, as you are 4 lives and 5 rings ahead of Koprov, who will go second, and is 8 rings ahead of Lendl, who will start in last place. Warriors, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. And the challenge, begin. All 3 warriors are now in the fray. Sarged seems set to complete her puzzle first. Sarged has vanquished her first demon and takes a commanding lead, but Nevar summons more of the evil fiends. Koprov is next to complete the path. Can Lendl catch him? Lendl and Koprov are now upon each other. Sarged has reached the safety of the portal. Koprov is barely ahead of Lendl, who chases him doggedly. Koprov has not taken the vital last two symbols for his shield. He will not be allowed to enter the portal. Koprov has realized that he must return to collect the final symbols. Can Lendl take advantage? Koprov has just managed to recover from his near-fatal error and beat Lendl to the portal. Alas, she is lost. So, Sarged and Koprov have evaded Nevar's wrath and will travel onwards to face many more challenges in the final stage of the quest. But let us not forget Lendl, their courageous but fallen companion. Lendl, though this quest ends for you here, you can be certain that your legend as an outstanding warrior is secure. And as you head homeward, be sure there is a new beginning on your horizon.
Thank you, Raven.
I will take the first steps home with you, and would consider it an honor to do so. So, soon we will meet Sarged and Koprov again, as they embark on further challenges in the hope of becoming ultimate champion. But first, 6 brave but naive new warriors must battle together to join them. This way, Lendl. Next time on Raven, another 6 brave warriors embark upon the quest. Who will outwit the demon at the pendulum? Can they succeed the tethered maze? Traverse the demon causeway? And which will take treasure from the golden stairway?